Ta-da! Hi. Welcome back. If there's anybody new in here, I'm Lauren. I'm half of Making It Home. And we're happy to have you here. For those of you who have been here religiously from the start, good to see you. You know how we kick it off in here. We start by saying hi to everybody. So Judy's here. Hi, Judy. Blue Eyes is here. I'm Troy Sutton himself. Huh, Troy, I need to talk to you. Oh, Heather's in. Hi, Heather. Oh, she's coming to us in third person mode again. We're happy to have you here. And there is Texas Raider 1122. Howdy, Chris. What up, brother man? Judy, Texas, Evan Fire. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Debbie Drock is in. Hi, Debbie. And Charlene Grady. Hi. Rhonda Dodson. Hello, hello. And Ann Parton. Bev Wilkerson. So yeah, I'm thinking a few of you kind of just wanted to hang out and chill for a little bit. I've been going gangbusters, guys. I have been going crazy on getting orders filled, getting everything ready to go. And today I was working on something that I have very little experience with. So I wanted to do something about it. I was working with chocolate. It's making something special for my dearly beloved because he's such a chocoholic. And you know how you see something, whether it's like a YouTube video or a reel on Facebook or whatever, or even on Instagram or Pinterest or, any of those. And you think, man, I could do that. But then actually what comes out doesn't look anything at all like it. Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me today. Anyway. So I have a lot of chocolate. It doesn't look very pretty. Nope. You'll eat it. It's chocolate. I tried. The really nice thing about it was, though, I can't work on chocolate and clean the upholstery in the living room at the same time. So I kind of lightened my load a little bit today, and I played with the chocolate. I may yet this afternoon go ahead and do the upholstery. I think I'm going to wait until tomorrow, though, because it's supposed to be a lot warmer tomorrow, and still with the little breeze that we have going on. I wanted to get some burning done today, but that wasn't going to happen because it is really, really windy here today. And it's unusual for here. I was talking with my friend out here, the gal who lives down the road and up the hill. Yeah. And she doesn't remember it ever being this windy here either. So I don't know. Maybe the weather is blowing in. Oh, and there's our mail lady. We have a substitute mail carrier. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on her. Okay. We have a substitute mail carrier. And she has destroyed quite a few things. She gets a tidbit. What's the word I'm looking for? Testy. And she'll pull up to the mailbox and she'll try to cram a package in, cram it in there. She ends up breaking stuff. She gets it wedged in, kind of. Our regular carrier doesn't do that. Yeah, she'll go the little extra. There's a bald eagle. Bald eagle just flew over the house. Very cool. Anyway, the regular carrier, she'll drive all the way down here, get out of the truck, put the package on the front porch along with the rest of the mail. She's very neat. She's a sweetheart. We tip her well. Yeah, Troy, you didn't do anything wrong. I wanted to talk to you about something coming up this spring. So just calm down. I'm not calling to clean your clock. Although I did get a giggle at your year in review. I did catch that. I remember that night trying to sort your wardrobe. We had fun, didn't we? Hey, Ace is here. What is up, Ace? Okay, so here's the thing. Doctor's orders. I need to drink more. You know what was going on with my shoulder? I was dehydrated. It's as simple as that. So I need to drink more. Anyway, completely pain-free. This is day number 5. So I'm very excited about that. Completely pain-free. Which means I can't milk it for everything it's worth anymore. I think Joel was I think he was trying to he was starting to catch on a little bit that I might have been milking it a little bit. Oh, honey. Can you clean the cat box? I just can't. Oh, honey. Can you get the cobwebs down? Oh, honey. Can you fold the laundry? I didn't, and I don't. Sometimes I do. Like when some of you remember I was attacked by a dog last summer, June 6th, to be exact. Anyway, I leaned on him hard. And that is not an easy thing for me to do. I'm usually the one who says, no, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I got it. No, I'll take care of it. Yeah. I flat couldn't. It was horrible. Horrible. Simply horrible. Nah, it was kind of nice. It was God's way of telling me that I needed to slow my roll. And yeah, apparently he had tried to get my attention a couple of times before the dog bite, and I didn't listen. So yeah, he literally sent the big dogs to get me to slow my roll. So I did. I really don't want to repeat of that this year. There's 2 things I don't want to repeat of: being immobilized and having pneumonia. Those 2 things I'm going to work really hard at avoiding this year. How is the dream in? The dream is in. Yeah, so I kind of dream I'm gonna throw you under the bus here. His wife and I, his wife, himself, and I have all been talking about not really having it. It's not like a YouTube meetup, but just having a get together over in this part of Arkansas. The midpoint between Dream and us is about Boonville or Blue Mountain, which is it's just outside of Magazine. We're thinking about having like a hug-a-thon, a hug fest. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted if we decide to go forward with that. YouTube police is here. I know who you are. Yeah. Oh, Jovita made it in. Hi, Jovita. Yeah, I haven't spoken to you in a while, Dream. We need to catch up. And for that unnamed guy that's probably in the back being very quiet, hi. And you're always welcome here. Your presence does not offend me or worry me in the slightest. People are going to talk. Let them talk. If you want to pop in, you pop in because you are welcome here. You're part of the family. And I think we get it. Yeah, you wouldn't have made it through college without spell checker. Yeah, I was that way with me. I would have never made it through calculus. Never would have made it through calculus if I didn't have private tutors. That was hard. And you know what? I don't use any calculus. But I guess I disciplined my brain, right? That was an expensive disciplining. I think we're all caught up. Gary, I still need to holler at you. Yeah. Well, Jovita, I hope you had a wonderful day at work. And if those boys go live down there, I really would like for you to hop on with them. Okay? Okay? Somebody's got to keep the knotheads in line. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, Ace, you're in the area. Would you be willing to come over to Blue Mountain or Boonville? We don't know for sure where we're going to do this, but there's that really pretty campground and picnic area down there at Blue Lake. So if you Blue Mountain Lake, excuse me. So if you want to, let us know. Statistics, yeah, statistics. That was not fun either. And that's weird. So I'm not really a math brain person. I mean, I'm good at it. You hear me. I do a lot of accounting, and I've had to do numbers. Because I've had multiple businesses, and you have to be good with math. But it's not my forte. It's not my strong suit. The English language is my strong suit. So I'm more of a creative type. There was an incident I was involved in the early 90s, early to mid 90s, that had me dead on the scene. I came to. They were processing me at the hospital. It was kind of, anyway, I came to. I didn't know my colors. I couldn't make a coherent sentence. It was bad. But I could solve any physics problem you put in front of me. It's like everything was flip-flopped. Yeah. So if you hear me, and I know I don't want to name names, but there's somebody out there who has been poking a lot of fun at my pausing. When I talk, I pause. I pause a lot. I have to put extra effort into speaking still today. She's the only one I've ever had complain about it. I like to be very thoughtful in my words. I'm very careful about what I say, typically. So when you see me pausing like that, and I even do it on my videos, when I pause, I'm thinking ahead. That's just, I'm going to be in recovery until the day I die from this. Traumatic brain injuries it's a lifelong process. So, The 8,900 of you others who don't have a problem with it, I appreciate your patience. I'm trying. Yeah, Dream, you get it. You love Jovita, you're a math person? You. Okay, Ace. You know what? We'll talk. We'll talk. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Hugfest would be fun. That would be fun. I don't know. We're working on a plan. We don't know how. It's not, like I said, it's not going to be one of these big YouTube meetups where we're giving away stuff. It's going to be an opportunity for people to get together. It's going to be a big picnic. It's going to be fellowship, a big picnic. It'll be fun. When every word is judged, you're to ensure everything is perfect. Well, yeah. That, yeah. Or the very best you can be, anyway. I don't know that anybody has ever achieved perfection except one. So there's that. Semantics. I know. So we have a couple of pretty fun videos coming up. We have to work with the weather, but I'm on a time constraint on this one. A company reached out to me and sent me a multi-compartment nesting box for the girls. Guys, it's in a bazillion pieces. Anyway, so we're going to be doing a video of that, and then we're going to see if the girls will actually get into it. Pretty sure Fiona will. Chickens are just weird. I was outside with the dogs earlier today. I had them out running around, doing their thing. It's a pretty day here. It feels great in the sun. I say that and a cloud is rolling over. Anyway, and the goats just wanted out to play so badly. And the chickens all ran to the coop door. They're like, "You got food? You got snacks? What do you got?" I'm the human with the thumbs. I can open cans and open bags. This is what I've been reduced to. I am I'm my animal snack dealer. As far as I know, I can't get arrested for that. So I've been spending quite a bit of time last week and this week talking to the different candidates who are running for the upcoming election, March 3rd. I've met some interesting people. I'm going to leave it like that. I've met some believable people and I've met some interesting people. But I feel very informed as a voter now, having had taken the time to interview them. And when I talk to people, I ask questions that are designed to get people talking and get them to go to the abstract rather than the rehearsed. And that's what you have to do with politicians, whether they're new or they're old. If you want to have a conversation with a politician, you have to keep them slightly off kilter. You have to make them think about their answers. And there were a few candidates that I spoke with who tried doggedly to stick to their script, and they were immediately dismissed from my vote. I don't need a puppet. We don't need puppets. We need people who will stand up for truth and right, justice, fairness, even if it means going against your governor. That's all I'm going to say about that. You can be distracted all you want to, Gary. We still love you just the same. And yeah, your work needs your attention. So don't worry about us. We'll be here when you can pay attention. Yeah. It's not a real huge crowd today, is it? Looks like there's 19 of you in here. Please remember to hit the thumb, because that would be good. That's helpful. Hey, and to all of you who have been hyping our videos, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Oh, excuse me. I don't get to have a nap today. Y'all, chocolate work is not easy work. I don't know what I was thinking. That's 4 hours of my life I'm not going to get back. What matters to me the most, though, is that my dearly beloved is going to come home. I know he's having a tough day at work. He's going to come home and he's going to have something happy to put in his mouth. So it's all good. Do you mind? Sierra, there's nothing under that rug and I want the rug where it is. These animals are, they're driving me Mashugana. Okay, lay down. Yeah, quality over quantity. We live by that. Very clearly, we live by that. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I had one of those little teledoc things explaining about my shoulder. He still wants to get me in for an MRI and all that happy stuff, but he gave me some things to try before we go to all that mess. And I took everything he had to say to heart. And the number one thing he said, no matter how much you're drinking a day, double it at the minimum. Because there were other things that were pointing to the fact that I was dehydrated. So yeah, I was dehydrated. And since I started increasing my water intake, pain's gone. You got to keep them oiled and lubricated, you know? Oh, David's in. What's up, David? David's about to be the proud new owner of an iced coffee candle. He likes my coffee. What can I say? Yeah, and thank you to every single one of you who have reached out and have placed orders, and y'all are amazing. And I appreciate you. Because you know, every penny from the sale of the candles and the resin work, that's all going to the sawmill. God helps those who help themselves. I can't rely on you guys only. We need to get in there. We need to do the heavy lifting too. So we're going to do that. And with each piece, we made the executive decision. With each piece that we do, there's going to be a wood-burned plaque on the underside that has Making It Home, presented by Making It Home. And we're going to pick somebody for each piece. He's not here, but I don't think he's going to mind me mentioning him by name. Paul Honeyman has been for a year almost without miss, every week, putting $20 toward the sawmill fund. Yeah. So Paul's name is going to go first. So it'll be presented by Making It Home and Paul Honeyman. And then so on and so forth. David Gallant and Chris Connor. And we're just going to keep rolling it. That's what we're going to do. So that our little tribe here can all be participants in this. And I've talked about it before. I don't know that we're actually going to film the recipients getting them. It's just how they feel about being filmed. You know, we don't want to put anybody on the spot. We don't want anybody to feel awkward. So it's just going to depend on if they want to be filmed or not. Now, I am talking with our local police. Cops see the worst of the worst and the best of the best. And our cops here, our local cops, are really awesome guys. So I'm going through them to find the families locally here to start with, and then we'll branch out from there, you know. It's a passion project that is growing its own legs and is beginning to walk. And we're very excited about it. So, yeah. Virginia Alexander made it in. Hi, Virginia. It's good to see you. Well, David, I responded to you, darling. I can do a lavender candle with a lavender topper. You darn betcha. I can do the lavender scent. Do you want it a light purple, a dark purple? Do you want a dark purple flower and a lighter candle? You tell me. You have my phone number. You can call, and we'll get the specifics down before I build it for you. But I'll build it. If it's okay with you, I'm going to ship your coffee candle and the lavender together. That'll save me a little bit on postage, but if you don't mind, I'll do it that way. So let's get it nailed down, and then I'll make that lavender candle this week and then ship everything out next week for you. They have to sit. They have to cure before I can mail them out. But yeah, you want a purple flower? I'll make a purple flower for you, for your wife. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Jovita, for that. Thank you, Jovita, for that. If y'all are not familiar with Reverend Dream, go over there and check him out. He does late nights. He does multiple days. Friday nights at 6 o'clock, he goes 6 o'clock other nights too, but Friday nights at 6 o'clock, that's when I'm able to catch him. It's just a good way to top off your spiritual tank. So head over there. He and his wife, they're good people. And well, look at that. Kim made it in. Hello, Kim. I was starting to think you didn't love us anymore. I was kind of feeling kicked off to the curb. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Oh, heaven's sakes. The other thing that is really helping a lot with this shoulder issue and with so many other issues, you wouldn't know it to look at me today, but I used to be 5'5". I'm stretching to hit 5 foot now. I'm shrinking. And you know, that's what happens when you age. Your bones start to compress. And so I've got this big fancy inversion table. It's not like the cheapy thing that it's not, this was a high dollar inversion table. Has all the bells and whistles. I've been hanging upside down, y'all. Just like the goofy bat that I am. Go ahead. I know somebody's going to say it. So I might as well beat you to it. Anyway, I've been hanging upside down. You have to start this process out carefully and slowly. It feels amazing. I'm hoping to get another inch back. Look, that 1 inch, it makes a difference. It makes a difference to a short person. It truly does. I can't reach the bowls anymore. I'm like, honey, can you? Oh, thanks for that, Jovita. Yep. The prices include the shipping, and it says it on our little thingy. If you go to our channel's community, set right because it's posts, you will see a little video I did, and I also dropped it on the main page, and I put it over on our Facebook page. It's a starter. It's a starter. This doesn't cover everything that we're doing, and this is not the entire catalog, but it gives you an idea of what you're getting and for how much. The prices are listed. Just let me know what scent you want. I should have put a list of scents up. I don't think I did that. I need to put a list of scents up that I have. But yeah, that's all shipping included. That's your total price. That's your all in. You want a dark purple candle, a dark purple flower. You want everything dark. Okay. Okay. Do you want, you know how I do the flowers? Do I have one? I've got one here. I've got one here. You know how I do the flowers? See, this one's variegated. It has the white edges. Excuse me. Do you want that, or do you just want solid purple? Just let me know. Okay. Yeah, and the lavender I have is really amazing. So with the top, see, David, you're paying attention. That's awesome because the toppers are optional and they're an additional charge. So yes, it would be $35 for that. Thank you very much for that. Okay, I got a flag on the field right here. I'm calling you out on this one, Dream. Dream says, I'm not good with names. The habeas Christi, you're not. He calls me sister. He calls me sweetie. He calls me all the good stuff. If that's not being good with names, I don't know what is. He has never once called me a twit. He's never once called me a jerk. And I am that occasionally. Yeah, he does all the good names. He's good at naming people. He is. So, yeah. And we love you and Tammy too, Dream. Absolutely. Well, see, Virginia, I think I'm shrinking faster than you. So God blessed me with long arms. And I used to get teased about it when I was younger because I have Long arms. That must have to do, that's got to have something to do with the fact that my mom was short and my dad was very tall. I got part of my dad and part of my mom. So I've got these funky long arms. But they make for the best hugs, y'all. I'm just saying. With the white edges. Okay. David, if you don't mind, and if you're at home, right when I get done with this live, can I call you? I'm just going to call you because I want to write it down. I want to make sure I have everything correct. Lavender candle with David. Thank you so much. Wow, that was fast. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm still going to call you though after the live. And I have to ask it, David, because I talk to a lot of people. And Joel trusts me implicitly. I've never given him a reason to doubt that. But when I do talk with men on the phone, I have it on speaker and Joel is usually right there. So just want to let you know, I'm cognizant of the fact that some women may not appreciate their husbands talking to, I don't know, weird women in Arkansas. So I don't want to cross any lines. I'm telling you right up front, if you need to put me on speaker, go right ahead. I am safe. Okay? Just letting you know. You have a degree in hugging? Oh, dream. Kill. I'm all about it, man. I am all about it. I'm all about it. I don't think we would be able to haul our smoker out there, but we might be able to work up something. We'll find something. We'll get something worked out where we're throwing down some snacks. Maybe do a potluck type of thing. Ask people to bring a dish or whatever. Okay, perfect, David. Yeah, I just want to make sure that everything is right out there in the open. Sandy's here? There she is. You're not late. You're right on time. Perfect timing. And it's always lovely to see you. Sandy is a huge supporter of our mission, and we appreciate you, Sandy. All of yours are going in the same box. I'm pretty excited about that. So you be sure and let me know when you get them that they're in good shape. I don't want to have any mistakes. And you know how the Postal Service is. So if there are any problems, you let me know because all of these are going to be insured. Yeah, you better make sure your phone's. Oh, is mine charged? Yeah, mine's charged. Okay, we're good. We're good. We got it. So let me ask you guys. I kind of toyed around with this at the beginning of our channel. I love to paint. You can see some of my work back there on the wall. Would you guys enjoy a video where I'm just doing a painting? My style is, okay, so these two back here, or these three back here that are up on the wall, they're the exception. They're extremely detailed. But most of the paintings that I do are landscapes, and they're very Bob Ross-esque. If you know who Bob Ross is, with the happy little trees and the happy little mistakes, and it's okay because it's your world. Yeah. Air Force veteran, used to do a lot of screaming. When he got out of the military, he said he was never going to scream again. Got to meet him. back in the 80s. He was awesome. Anyway, if you guys think you would enjoy something like that, just let me know. I can paint by numbers too, David. In fact, somebody gave me a paint by number kit. It's really cool. It's a moose and it's all very woodsy. Bob Ross was not stoned. Do you know his son still teaches at U of A? Nope. He's a professor up there. He was in later years. Yes, he was. He was an ordained minister. Yes, he was. But he was. See, the old me would have just blurted that phrase out. He was a tough guy in the military. He was a tough guy. Something happened to him. If you know, you know. I will not be getting a perm like his. No, indeed, I will not. My hair in its natural form, like right after I wash it and it's dry, I look like Bob Ross with a very long version of his perm. It's unruly. It's unruly. First world problems. What can I tell you? Jovita. I can tell you from firsthand experience, there was absolutely nothing creepy about Bob Ross. Nothing. I do have the hair to do. Jovita, you know what happens with this hair? I use a straightening iron on it because it is, it's bad. So bad. You just don't know. Mohawk and then a perm? Dream, probably not. Probably not. The idea is not to frighten children. And I'm pretty sure that would frighten children. You and your... I don't have the stones to do the glitz like you do. But I'm not I was never a pro wrestler. I was never I've never been a celebrity. Well, yeah, kind of I was. I was a backup singer for some pretty big names back in the day. And I was in some pretty impressive bands. So of sorts, I've been a celebrity. Kinda. I've been on television a bunch. I've been in a couple of movies. Yeah, but really not a big deal. Not really anything worth talking about, really. It would scare you, Dream. They're not they're not hippie trippy trees. They're happy little trees. Oh, Jovita. His hippie trippy trees? You slay me. I don't know. Here's the age-old question. What am I fixing for supper tonight? What are you guys fixing? Who's cooking what? I need some inspo. Aha. Thank you so much, Judy. I appreciate that. I'm just going to go to the sawmill. What is up, Johnny? Hey, hey, hey. I don't know if we're going to make it to 10 killer or not this year. I'm not sure. You're making stew meat tacos. I think it's too soon to make tacos again. Is it ever too soon to make tacos? I could make deer meat tacos. That'd be good. Leftover meatloaf sandwiches. Yeah, that big giant smoked meatloaf I made, it lasted 2 days. You wouldn't think it to look at them, but the appetite is healthy. Good to see you, Johnny. And how's the calving season going? I have a friend pretty close by here. They raise goats over on their homestead, and she lost one of her favorite nannies and the 2 kids that she birthed. So we're sad about that. Calving is going well. Good deal. Good deal. It's been good weather for it up to this point. I think we got some stuff coming in over the weekend, but it shouldn't be bad. Oh, lordy, lordy. What are we at? We're at 47 minutes. So I'm going to go for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to get off of here. I got to call David. I got to do that. I probably need to give Dream a call, talk to him, see if we can get some kind of an idea going on this little Hug Fest thing. It's not going to be a big deal. If you want to go to a big deal, if you want to go to a fun meetup, go to 10 Killer. That meetup is a ton of fun. They have raffles. They do giveaways. It's just a good, solid group of people. We've been to some YouTube meetups that we won't go back to again. Ever. Not our cup of tea. But if you want good fellowship with good people, good attitudes, just a ton of fun, family friendly, 100% family friendly, go to the 10 Killer meetup. Good people. And Kim, you kill me. She's so poor she can't pay attention right now. That's classic. But that's what I'm going to do for my schnook and boo-boo. I'm going to do French bread pizza on the grill. That sounds good. Get a little of that smoky flavor going in there. Use some of our smoked mozzarella. Deborah, you made it in. Deborah Spiker made it in. Hi, Deb. Awesome. Guys, it's been a lot of fun. This has been just a perfect little break. I hope it's been a good break for you too. We have been busting it around here. Not anything worth videoing, not anything worth showing. We've been cleaning up after being locked in the house all winter. All winter down here means for the last 6 weeks. Things get a little messy anyway. But I'm building out all these candles and I'm still experimenting and working with stuff. I'm shipping orders out. It is insanely busy and I love every minute of it. And I'd like to get a whole lot busier. So that said, I need to go solidify a couple of orders. And again, just so you know, if you go over to our channel page and you go to the posts, you'll see kind of the beginning of our little catalog. We are still going to be building a website, but this is what I did for right now because we were getting pelted with a lot of the same questions and we wanted to address those. That puppy is going to grow. Anyway, also don't forget Friday night, my better half is here with us. And so we go live at 8 o'clock. You slow your butt down. Somebody on a razor just flew by. Anyway, on Friday nights at 8 o'clock Central, we go live. That is a hoot and a half. That's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with all of y'all. I've got more videos that are getting ready to drop. So, and again, thank you to every single one of you who hype out our videos, and that helps in the algorithm. They don't like us because we're not afraid to talk about God. YouTube has an issue with us. And I don't care. So I am going to get off of here. I'm going to go make my phone calls, and then I'm going to get busy with my evening chores and get all my stuff done. Joel and I have a nesting box we need to put together tonight. Oh, joy. Anyway, y'all, you know what we say up in here? Keep looking up and say thank you. Do it often. Keep your attitude of gratitude, even when the last thing you feel is gratitude. Pick something out of the thin air to be grateful for and be grateful. Yeah. Do it often. May God bless and keep you. May his face shine on you and give you peace. And until later, y'all, we will catch you on the flip. See ya. Thanks for coming over today. You guys are a lot of fun. We love